are live. The people are seeing. So, what are we working on today, babe?
Well, today we're doing a part mansard section of roof that feeds onto this lower slope.
As we can see.
So we're replacing this, swapping out the valley, and then we have a section on the back, another mansard section we're going to do as well. So, a bit of a smaller job. Just me and Hannah today. Johnny's supposed to come in, but I haven't heard anything. So he is a no-show.
He's asleep.
He is a no-show.
We think he fell asleep. And that happened. Either that or he's lost. Which,
Well, he's been lost for 2 hours now, so.
okay, but again, remember that map is like 50 years old, man. It could... Yeah, love.
He's never, I don't know. Usually John's really good about that stuff.
No, I know.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe he didn't set his alarm or something. I don't know. But
Maybe that, or he just didn't get your text message, because remember that the 3G network gets dismantled.
is what?
Do you remember that the 3G network for phones got dismantled? And it literally, they stopped it. Like, it doesn't work anymore. They literally shut down the system.
Oh.
So John's phone became a brick, and I'm wondering if that happened.
When did this happen?
I don't know, but I'm wondering if it did happen. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if they dismantled the 3G network, then...
I was talking to him last night.
Well, it could have happened overnight. That's what I'm saying, babe. Right?
Maybe. Well, I gave him the address and everything, so he knows where it is. So.
Maybe we'll see him at lunch. This is a nice sunny day. Not too hot yet.
It's a beautiful day.
We got through the worst of the dripping already. So as you can see, there's another section below the ladder here. And that's our garbage truck, aka our truck with the tarp. Oh wow. 23 viewers, babe?
23 viewers?
Yeah, it just jumped pretty high.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. So right now he's just taking off the ridge capping and nails. Hey, it's LR9 Vlogs. It's your friend.
What's happening, buddy?
Said, good morning, my fellow roofers.
What's happening? How's the audio? You guys hear us?
Yeah, clear and clear, hopefully. Also, Henny Boy says, what's good, y'all?
What's happening, man?
We're just hanging out over here. Having a grand old time. Just a little project today. We're thinking we'll just strip the whole front. Most of it's done. The other side's totally done already. So we'll just finish this off. Probably install the rest of this today and not tear off the back because it's just the two of us. But we'll see. We'll see how we're doing for time. We also got to run back to another customer's house today and do some power washing. So we'll be doing that as well.
I don't know. We haven't covered it in the videos yet. So I didn't end up, for some undisclosed reasons, I'm going to leave it to... I'm just not going to put it on the internet, but we...
Yeah, we don't have any videos from the last job.
Yeah, we don't have any videos from the last job. We're going to just leave those for ourselves and...
Memories. Victor
so we're
says,
starting over. We're starting on...
new job.
So yeah, this is our job of the day. We're filming.
Victor
we actually ended up
says-
having some issues with one of the skylights on the last job. It actually ended up getting a crack in it somehow, which... I'm not sure at what point that happened, but it was one of the last portions of the project putting those in. And I don't know if we touched on it in the last live stream or the last video. I don't think we did.
No.
It was kind of just, it was a frustrating day. But anyways, one of the skylights there has a crack in it, so I have to run out at lunchtime today. And we're meeting up with one of our sales reps to take a look at that, get the serial numbers, and hopefully have it covered under warranty.
Two things. Thing one, somebody else, his name's Victor, said, what's up, buddy? And LR9 Vlogs said, we're going to be doing a 2-layer tear-off today.
Where are you guys from? Is it like early morning for you guys or
Well, Victor is from New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for him, it's the same time as us.
Yeah.
Now, just waiting on LR9 vlogs. But I think he said he's from Cali. I think he said that on our last live stream.
Cali?
He's from California. I could be wrong.
So what
but
time is it in Cali right now? Is it super early?
Yeah, it's going to be, what, 3 or 4 hours, earlier than us? What's like 5 a.m., 6
Is
a.m.?
it the same as BC? I wonder,
Yeah.
because it's right on the...
Yeah, it's the same as BC. So what, 3 hours, 4 hours earlier than us?
I think it was 3 hours. 3, 4? Something like that.
Yeah, so he said based in California, San Francisco area. That's sick, man. I've actually always wanted to see the Golden Gate Bridge. It's so long. Yeah, they're 6:35 a.m. So yeah, they're 3 hours ahead of, or earlier than us.
What time is it? 6:35?
For him, yeah, and for us, it's 9:30,
Nice.
9:36, whatever. Also, we've gotten some sauce. Well, we've actually gotten quite a few things. Somebody said, this is the slowest shingle removal I've ever seen. And then somebody else said, hello from the Netherlands. And then the same person said, you need to speed up. And then somebody else, Big C, said, Boston, Massachusetts. Alex Thomas Lee's from Jamaica.
Yo, that's...
There's another guy here from Denison, Texas. And then there's another guy here, and it's 2:36 p.m. where he is in England.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. And
Somebody's from Jamaica, like watching in Jamaica?
Somebody's from Jamaica, yeah,
That's
watching from
amazing.
Jamaica. There's also someone from the Netherlands watching, and for him, it's 15:36. So it's like, what, 3:36 for him, I think, roughly?
Maybe something like that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, you know that guy who's like low-key roasting us for being slow shingle remove?
Mm-hmm.
I have a funny from him, but I'm not sure if you want me to take him from the chat or not, so you let me know. But he said...
You have a funny?
Okay, he said this guy looks like a bouncer at a lesbian book club.
Damn.
And I was just like, I don't know, is that such a bad thing? Books are awesome. Lesbians are pretty cool. I don't know.
I do like me some book clubs.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with the book club. Another guy, Munib, has said it is 6:37 p.m. in Pakistan right now. Wow, we got people from all over today. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted by the chat. I'm not even filming this very well. All I'm going to say for this guy who continues to leave funny comments is thank you for the activity in our chat, because I'm actually getting quite a bit of entertainment, and you're boosting us. Oh, it's 8:38 a.m. or maybe p.m. No, probably a.m. in Minnesota. Minnesota. There's a Detroit. Oh my goodness, that guy who's been trying to roast us just told us that we're cool. He's so nice. You guys can't see his face, but Matt's grinning right now.
You can probably hear me. Get out of there.
How's that roof shovel? We usually use pitchforks to tear off. LR9 vlogs.
It's not a shovel. This is a Best Damn Ripper Pro.
By
It's got
Prime
the little
Grip.
side flanges. It's okay.
I love this thing personally.
It's a little weak sauce, I'm not gonna lie. The metal could be
Yeah, the metal could be more durable.
stronger.
We have bent the teeth on one of our other ones already, so. But we use pitchforks for cedar roofs. So if we're doing cedar, we use pitchforks because it basically shatters the cedar out from the nails. Makes that super
That's pretty much
easy.
all we use forks for.
Yeah, that's the only thing though. And thank you, Victor, for the good job so far. He's not gonna fall. He's got 2 feet on the ground, so unfortunately.
Guys, I'm like 3 feet.
Yeah, literally. Like,
Oh,
unfortunately
like,
for your
fine.
comment. Yeah, we've actually heard that roofs in England and the UK area generally are tile or slate. And it's really cool to see, but over here in Canada, we actually do mostly shingle. So this is like a 3-tab
That job we looked at in Tavistock,
Yeah.
there's a lot of slate roofs there. A lot of like decorative
Yes.
slate.
Yes, there was.
It's really cool. Yeah, it's very impressive. that you guys do
LR9
that all the way.
Vlogs. You're actually right. This ripper that Prime Grip came out of, that you can see on the ground over there, it's lighter than our old red rippers. And for me, being a woman, I really appreciate that.
You find it's lighter?
It is lighter. It is.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is. And then Typical Rockhound says, rip, 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 how's it going?
What's happening, man?
And then TJ and Isaac asked, are we doing DIY? No, we are a professional crew. You can see our trailer just over there, Shingletown Roofing. And we're just doing a section of the house because this customer called us with some leaks. So.
Okay, we'll pull all this out later.
Somebody said, I do commercial flooring. I stand up and that's as high as I get all day, aside from lunchtime.
Do you have my knife up there?
Do I? Yeah, hold on. Oh! Oh! Alright, I'm just gonna drop her, okay? Actually, wait, I can just pass this to you. What am I saying? A nice low roof.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then R1X was the guy who was talking about the slate roofs in England. He said, I'd be the slate guy, 17 years of roofing. Typical Rockhound is from Canada. Oh, he's from Northern Ontario, actually, but it's raining up there, so they're not working.
Oh, I'm surprised this comes up.
Dean Cole's in Ontario. TJ and Isaac, okay. Hi, Crodmog83, nice to see you here. And Hurricane 11, you're scraping the roof, pick up your feet. Yeah, there's definitely a decent chance that the toe of my boots hit the shingle there while I was standing up. And normally I'm better
Did you guys just expose Emma?
No, there's no damage. It's not like there's no scratching. I'm wearing super soft leather boots that are beat to crap. There's no risk here, but... Careful throwing that hammerhead blade. It weighs a ton. Yes, that's why I passed it to him. I've seen too many things go wrong. Too many things. Dean Cole said, Emma, LOL, and I have no clue what you're saying. But, thank you. Anyways, Typical Rockhound said, enjoy your day, keep on giving her. I think he's headed to work now.
Right on, man.
You shingle good, you stay dry, stay warm.
Thanks for tuning in.
All the good stuff. Just stay safe out there.
That Emma comment reminded me of that hay bale girl thing.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe we'll leave that for another time.
The same person who said, Emma, LOL, watch your toes.
Watch your
Earn that
toes.
money.
Josie's on a vacation.
Copyright.
Copyright.
R1X, you need to get a tower scaffold. Not cheap, but good investment. We just don't really find that we need scaffolding. Like, there's definitely some occasional situations where it comes in handy, but we don't really do a lot of
We have scaffolding.
And we do have it. We just don't really find we need it. We've got enough ladders.
I do like ladder jacks. Ladder jacks are nice, especially for mansards. We're not using them on this, but if you're doing a full replacement, definitely nice to have some ladder jacks.
LR9 Vlogs. I have a GoPro that I need to start using. Do you find it easy to use?
Do I find it easy to use?
Well, yeah, you're the one who does the vlogging with the GoPro, so I think he's asking.
Yeah, it's really easy. You kind of just set it and forget it. The only thing to keep in mind is your batteries. So I only have 10, 11 batteries, something like that.
I love how he says only 10 or 11 batteries. As if that's small. That's a sane number of batteries. No, I know.
I get a 500 gig card, and then every night I'm dumping. If you're filming in 4K, I film at 4K 24 frames, and I'll fill up an SD card with. It gives me about 8 hours of film time.
Yeah. No, it gets us through a day pretty well.
But every night you got to dump the footage, and it's a process.
Yeah, that's the longest part, is dumping the footage and making the videos, you know? But if you do vlog style, there's a lot less stress because it's a lot more casual. So we've been enjoying that so far. Also, Patricia Webb, otherwise known as Missy, says, hey. And I said, hey, Missy, back. Welcome to our chat. Welcome to our stream. We are having fun. I hope you are having fun on this lovely... Is it a Tuesday or a Wednesday?
Today is Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday. That's funny. Somebody else, Rosa, let's speak to the woman and let the man work. It's all right, guys. He's here to answer questions. That's why we're both mic'd up. Besides, it makes our day a lot more fun. It gets pretty boring sometimes. Does the hat get in the way of the view of the GoPro? No.
Does not.
It does not, surprisingly. It's got a super wide lens, eh?
Yeah, I use the wide setting.
Yeah.
There's a few different ones. You can go like ultra wide, but I find that's like too fishbowl-y. So.
Yeah,
But you want a balance. You want to capture as much as you can without it looking really weird.
Yeah.
And it depends the style of video you're doing.
They're just roasting me, man.
Roasting you?
Somebody else, yeah, because you're just watching him work. Okay, guys, I swear Matt would not have turned on the live stream and offered to mic himself up if he wasn't.
She's getting paid to sit on my phone and live stream for
also,
me. That's her job for it.
I should also add that I do actually strip roofs and install shingles. Okay, like I'm not
Hannah
just a pretty
helped me
thing.
strip that whole side. So.
Yeah. Not just a pretty
She
face.
is a trooper, guys. She is a trooper. Trust me on that. She's been out on roofs in the pouring rain. She's been out on roofs with me in the middle of winter. Trust me. She don't care. She works hard.
Yeah, support you, boo. No, I think he's just teasing me. Somebody, Jay, said, look, he's had a big day. He's spent, leave him alone. Oh, he's great. We just started today. It's only 9:47 a.m. where we are. It's beautiful. We're enjoying ourselves.
It has been a long week.
Yeah,
I will tell you that.
Actually, it's been a long 2 weeks. Yeah. And yes, I'm literally sitting with my legs hanging off the ledge of the roof. Well, that's the only way I can actually film what he's doing. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't be able to actually
like a passenger princess.
Okay, you're not helping them. You're just giving them ammunition right now, babe. I respect anyone that's willing to go on a roof in general. LR9 vlogs. Oh God, that's so funny. No, I love roofing. I love being here. I actually worked in siding for about a year before I came and worked for him. So, you know, I'm familiar with the territory.
Where's John?
I don't know where John is.
It's like 10 o'clock. I just nowhere to be found. He's never like that. He'll at least give me some kind of heads up if something comes up. But
TJ and Isaac, are you guys dating or married? We're actually engaged, and we've lived together for about 2 years now and worked together for about 2 years as well. We'll get married eventually, but weddings are freaking expensive, man, and I'd rather get a house with him. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, I'd rather get a house before a wedding. I'm not going into debt for. That's crazy.
No, I know.
Literally will go into debt
$60,000
just for one day.
It's insane.
And then I film weddings.
Well,
I've been to some beautiful venues, you know, all around Canada, and
okay.
so, you know, some of them are anywhere from like 50 to 100 grand.
Oh yeah.
Just for the venue.
Yeah, it's crazy. Even I was looking at cheap options in Southern Ontario that are local, and even then, most of them start around like 6 or 7K, and that's for less than 100 people. Like that's crazy. I can't justify that. But Jay said, "Why is he digging at the wall with a shovel?" You weren't here earlier, Jay, but that's actually a ripper. It's the tool we use to pop up shingles.
Everybody thinks it's a shovel.
Everyone does think it's a shovel. This is interesting. And yes, we are feeling all right. We're feeling lovely, actually. None of us are frustrated. We're just enjoying ourselves. Do you have some concerns that you'd like to express? Because I'd be happy to, you know, assuage your concerns. So this is usually what I do, this part that he's doing. The cleanup, haul the shingles out for him so it's a clean area. So this person named Jordan hopped on our live stream, said I'd sniff that punani, and then followed it up with, "Can I date you both?"
What?
Yeah. No, exactly.
I didn't hear the last part.
Can I date you both?
Can I date you both?
Yeah, can I date you both? And like, I'm really torn between muting them in the chat and just letting them talk because it gives us more activity. Because personally, I think it's funny. What do you think? Well, what do you want? It's your stream. I can remove them.
You're the moderator.
I mean, I'm not offended by it. I just think it's funny.
Well, there you go.
Although I will say, you've got a pretty good community here because I don't even need to defend myself. They're defending me for me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Try to have a.
You got 85 viewers right now, love.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just watch me pick up shingles. That's
I
crazy.
know, it's great.
Imagine like 85 people in the driveway, just staring at me. Can you imagine?
That is actually a fairly funny way to think about it. Just picking up shingles in the middle of a football
There's like,
stadium.
ooh,
yeah,
ah.
exactly. Oh, he does a great job at cleanup, Jay. Yeah, he's the master. He's the one who taught me. Oh, yes. I am the most... Oh, my goodness, that's funny. Jay said, and he's got eyes on him, which makes the job twice as hard. Yeah, you're right. I'm watching your every move, babe. No dropping pieces or nails. Not a single footstep out of line, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
LR9 Vlogs has asked you something.
It's a joke. What's up?
Would you agree that it's harder to edit your videos than to shingle on a 412 pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree too. You sweat over the videos far more than you sweat on a 412 roof, so. And also, Jay has complimented you on your cleaning skills. Solid, very
Wow,
thorough.
is it that good?
Yeah. Oh, you're beautiful. He even gave you a little smiley face, okay?
Oh my goodness.
You're winning his heart right now. Also, somebody, Hazard Riku, said hi.
What's up, man?
And then clippin' and dippin', whoever you are, defending me for me. Yeah, I can't speak good English today, so don't judge me too hard. Also, Jay gave you a score of 9.3 out of 10
What's that?
for your cleanup skills. You get a 9.3 out of 10.
I'm not even done yet.
I know. You're gonna get a 10 out of 10. But yeah, definitely LR9 Vlogs, it for sure is harder to edit the videos for him than to shingle on a 412.
Certainly a lot more time.
It's more time consuming for him. Also, just, I see him work on both of those things on a consistent basis.
We need to put this in the trailer.
Yeah, so you should
Just
show
our
them,
little
open it
barbecue
up.
for our Friday,
Yeah,
Friday
open it
afternoons,
up.
Friday lunches. Open it up.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a while. Oh, I think these are the feet.
Yes.
Yeah, that like holds it up. Yeah. Check it
Isn't this a nice little camp stove that we can cook burgers and hot dogs on and stuff?
Should we make lunch today?
We didn't bring any food with us.
Yeah, I don't have any propane either.
Yeah, we didn't bring any of the stuff we need, so another day, but we'll
We
get
have
there.
pepperettes. We could heat up pepperettes and put them in a croissant.
That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. LR9 Vlogs. Cleaning is actually a big part when it comes to roofing. Salute
Absolutely.
customer satisfaction. It is actually my favorite part of the job.
It's one of the most, in my opinion,
The
it's one of the
most
most important because that's what the customer can see.
Exactly. They're not getting on the roof, but they
Yeah.
are walking through their driveway. So it better be better than when you got there. And I mean that. Like, it should look better than when you arrived.
Very important.
Yeah. And then TJ and Isaac's playtime. What are shingles? That's actually a very interesting question because they're a combination of rubber, asphalt, tar, and sand. And
SBS
sometimes
shingles are part rubber.
yeah, exactly. And sometimes Kevlar, depending on which brand. There's a Kevlar strip in them. But I'll show you. So
I'm gonna go
this
grab some
is
material.
what we call a laminate shingle. This is a gaff shingle specifically. I think it's in weathered wood, I think, if I remember correctly. But basically, what happens is, oh yeah, I can show you.
Ready?
So you can see
Yeah,
up
let's
here we have a tar strip, and then this is our laminate half, and then this is just the upper portion of the shingle. Right here is what we call the common bond, and that's where the layers of the laminate shingle are all smushed together, and then the tar seam goes across the middle so that your next shingle, as you can see this isn't going anywhere, sticks to it and lays down. What it's actually made out of material-wise will depend on the brand a little bit. And they put up dog in y'all's shingles. Okay, I know that's supposed to be a joke of some sort. Unfortunately, I'm not the most internet, savvy, so I'm not getting it. Sorry. Here, let me turn the camera around so you guys actually have something to kind of look at, besides from an empty ground where nothing's going on. Cleaning is huge in all parts of construction. Love my drywall guys, but can't leave them in the building by themselves. Same with electricians. We do have specific employees on cleanup, aka me, for a reason, because, you know, not everybody has the same standards, you know, when it comes to that kind of stuff. So we really do try to keep it the same across the board. So usually I end up doing it all. Dun, dun, dun. Also, drywall's dusty, man, so that must be a nightmare. You better have a shop vac going. LR9 Vlogs, asphalt with granules. Yeah, that's the simplest way to put it, honestly. Thank you for throwing that out there, because I used a lot of words that were very unnecessary, so. But yeah, standards. No, standards, seriously. A lot of our business is done by referral, word of mouth, and this was Matt's dad's business before it belonged to him. So we have a lot of years of customers backing us, so we really like to hold on to that word of mouth and make sure that everybody's always satisfied with their jobs. So, you know, and just generally speaking, I think that's good business practice for everyone involved. So, you know. Oh. And Ryan, thank you so much. We hope you guys have a great day as well. Stay stable. Yeah, we'll stay stable. We'll stay safe. Always. Always safe up here. Oh, he's back. He is back. I've caught you. Nice bottle.
Check out Jobber.
Hey, dude, check out Jobber. Hi from Arizona. Keep up the great work. Hey, that's awesome. That's funny. We had a friend who was actually thinking about going and doing some work in Arizona. What's it like down there?
Excuse me. Okay. We're gonna need some underlay. We're gonna need compressor, air, nailer.
Oh, so these
I'm
guys
probably
have
just
really
completely
pretty
talking
gardens.
over henna.
We are totally not parked in a bush. Steven Sawyer says, dog. Woof woof. Woof woof. It's 103 degrees in Arizona right now. That's insane.
I don't know how you guys do it.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys
Honestly,
do it.
we were thinking about maybe moving down to Arizona.
What snake? There's a snake. Are you talking about our extension cord?
It's a really long snake.
I don't know. Somebody just said that snake is huge, and I'm really confused. I can't believe it's 103 degrees. That's insane. What's my conversion to Celsius? What is that, like 38, 40 degrees Celsius? I don't know, bro. That sounds very uncomfortable. Drink lots of water today. Maybe spray yourselves down with a hose a couple times. That's what we do. Geez, 108 viewers, babe.
What's that?
108.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no kidding. So today...
This live streaming thing's fun. It's new for Hannah and I. We've only done one other stream before, but...
I love it.
Yeah, we enjoy it.
Yeah.
It passes our day along. It does distract me a little bit, but...
I don't mind.
I'll take it.
So, fun fact, we are installing a mansard roof today. So, there are some special rules about nailing in our shingles, like 6 nails, and they all have to be in the common bond. Also, John Doe said hi.
John Doe, what's happening?
What's happening? Oh, what's up?
Fun fact, guys, this airline is probably older than I am.
It is older than you.
Still going.
Well, she's got some leaks in her. She's got a couple of hissy spots, but aside from that...
Well, that's just the fittings. I gotta replace the fittings.
No, there is a tape spot on one of them where it's leaking, but...
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's this hose, actually.
The blue hose, yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be cut back.
Again.
They're really durable hoses, man.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
had these, like I said, for a very long time. And they're way more durable than those, like, a lot of other brands that I've tried. Like, there's some really light hoses you can buy, but they're, from what I've heard and seen, they wear out a lot faster.
Okay, LR9 Vlogs has shared 2 pieces of advice for young roofers.
What's happening?
Respect the roof and always watch your step.
Yeah, fun fact, I'm actually scared of a lot of the roofs I go on.
Oh,
But that's one of the things that keeps me safe.
I'm gonna say fear keeps you on your toes.
I wouldn't say scared, like a roof like this doesn't intimidate me at all, but I'm still very cautious of where I'm stepping. And
well, healthy respect, like that's just smart.
You learn to have like this, I don't know how to explain it, it's like this intuition with where you're stepping, and you can almost feel like, you learn to almost feel every step that you're taking, and the slightest little
shift
bit of
under
movement
your
in your foot, you start to notice,
Yeah.
and you're a lot more, you can adjust. It's hard to explain.
Well, it's called being adept. You're adept.
Adept?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kind of so smart.
No, I just like to fill in the words whenever you need me to.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna ice this whole wall.
Just the bottom.
I'm just gonna do the bottom, get it onto that over top of our gutter, and then I'll paper the rest of it.
And then this will all be underlay.
So this piece of sheet metal is staying.
Okay.
So we'll run new ice and water in there, cover up all those existing holes.
Okay.
Seal those all in. I'll see if I can get this peeled back a little further.
Just take your knife, eh? Just score it in the, Ooh, she gonna come up? Is this satisfying peel time?
Yeah, the reason I took this up is because it actually lifted pretty easily.
Nice. Never get overconfident, but be confident enough to get the job done. Yes, LR9 Vlogs, you get it. You get what he's saying. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, like we did a dome job 2 years ago. It was a geodesic dome.
Oh, that was crazy.
Before I did vlogs.
That was crazy.
And I got there. I was like, how are we going to get up on this thing? Because I had my 40-foot ladder with me, but even that, it was really awkward to get up. So the homeowner just brought me inside, and we were looking around at everything. Homeowner's probably about 60, 65, I would guess. He just opens up the window. He's like, come on, Matt, let's go this way. And you hop out the window, and it's essentially like this.
It's literally straight up and down.
A little lower, but a little bit lower of a pitch. But you're just walking in this valley, almost going like vertical.
It was crazy, man.
The only thing you could climb on, there was a little section of, so imagine like this is the window. There was like a little section of flat roof there.
Yeah, right
that
on
you could
top.
climb on.
Yeah, that job gave me a run for my money. My knees were shaking. Yeah. That was the first and only job that I ever tried to carry a bundle up 2 stories and put on a roof. I don't know why I chose the dome for my first time ever attempting that. You bet your ass I made it to the top of the ladder, but that was when I ran out of steam. So John, our other employee, had to come rescue me, get the bundle off my shoulder.
Yeah, that was a little nerve-wracking.
Oh, John had me, and I wasn't going to fall or anything. I was just struggling. Once I hit that last step, my body was done.
Yeah.
Yep, so do not overestimate your capabilities, people. Be very cautious when you're doing stuff like that.
How many people are in here now?
69.
Nice.
One thing about us roofers is that we will always find a way to get it done. You are absolutely correct, sir. Absolutely. Blood, sweat, and tears. 13 hours later, your roof is ready to go.
All right, that last little bit might just be a permanent home. All right, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go get my belt.
It's up here.
Okay, coming up there to get my belt. Yeah, we'll start putting on some ice. Today's pretty chill. Ken and I are just kind of taking our time, enjoying the day. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boop, a doop, a doop, a doop.
Yeah, that's a fat squirrel. Kenna loves squirrels. While I'm in the trailer, why don't you guys ask her?
I think we're going to go to Wendy's for lunch. Hey, babe, you got a question? Okay, well, I'll answer since I'm right here. My favorite part of roofing is tear off. I am a destruction person, not a construction
Anybody talking about
person.
squirrels?
Huh?
Anybody talking about squirrels?
No, LR9 Vlogs asked favorite part of roofing, so I figured I'd answer my part until you got back.
Right.
But favorite part about roofing?
My favorite part?
Yeah.
What did I say in the last live? Favorite part's probably just I like the chaos of it. I don't know if I have one favorite part because I do like being on the tools. I like meeting with all the customers. I like doing the quotes, the inspections. I love doing our video editing. I really do like doing it all, and wearing the hats. You get to bounce around. You're never stuck just doing one thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really hard for me to say like just one thing about the business.
It is. On a totally random note,
I love the craziness.
Well, crazy is your middle name.
On a totally random note.
Oh, I put the thing on myself, and you know how I have this massive pimple on my chin right now?
Yeah.
Well, of course, I turn the camera on myself, and the first thing somebody says is that pimple on my chin looks sore. My only comment for you is, A, it's not sore, and B, you have no idea how hard it is for me to resist the temptation to pop this sucker, okay, because it's been ready all morning.
That is a big pimple.
It's huge, and I've been washing my face. It's the stupid roofs. We got back into it, and something just got me. But anyways, dude, you don't know how hard it is for me to resist popping a sucker, because I hate it. Every time I look in the mirror, I'm just like, ugh.
I need to
But
get fuel.
I shouldn't, because that'll make it worse. Pop it, you'll get views. Bro, oh my goodness. No, I can't. I shouldn't. It's so big, it'll get infected. LR9 Vlogs, roofing nailer preference.
I really want to try the Max nailers.
He actually
Well, we picked-
asked Hitachi or Boss Stitch. We'll use Hitachi.
Boss Stitch or Bosch. Boss Stitch, whatever.
Boss Stitch, yeah.
Yeah, those are two separate companies. I use Hitachi's, Metabos,
Yeah.
Metabos, whatever, man. I use Metabo, I think is how you say it.
Yeah, Metabo, Metabo, oh, whatever. We use these guys. But anyways, they're from Hitachi, aren't they?
No. Hitachi used to make them, and then
That's
they
what
got
it
bought out.
was. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Max Nailer is good, but shoots the nails sideways a lot.
Really?
Yeah, apparently LR9. You've had experience with them? Because we did test them, and we really liked it. It was super light. I liked it for that reason.
Because I find the Metabo nailers also shoot sideways a fair amount.
They also drop the last nail.
And the Max nailer has a magnet in it, which I was hoping would help fix that a little bit or correct it. Helps keep that nail straighter. That's what they pitched to us. And it made sense to me when they were explaining it. But if that's not the case...
He said, my brother uses it and it's fast, but he doesn't use it. Sounds like he might prefer the originals.
Mm.
Also, Bombaclat, do you do iron roofs?
No.
No, just shingles. And some flat roof roll-on product if the job calls for it. But we don't do anything bigger than that. Just residential re-roofing, really. He said that he doesn't like the nailing of the Max nailers.
Doesn't like the nailing?
Yeah, LR9.
That's fair.
Oh, booty shot.
Wow, this thing's still going.
So this is one of our time-lapse vlog cameras. We just put it up on the tripod. Tripod. Nailed it. Tripod.
Behind the scenes.
Iron roofs. Haven't heard that yet. I've never heard of an iron roof. Just steel. But, I mean, man, all different parts of the world, all different walks of life, you know? Like, it's crazy how different it is place to place. Oh! Ooh! 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 Hello, whites!
What the heck?
Hello, whatever color you are. Oh, that's funny.
I don't have any fuel. I forgot to pick some up.
I did roofing and NC. Probably the worst job to have because of the heat. Yeah, heat
only
makes
got a little
roofing a
bit.
nightmare. Yeah, it's hot. When it's hot, we don't like it. But yes, very good money. Very good money. I'm glad you found that funny, Paul. I found your comment to be hilarious. No, there is definitely good money in roofing, but it's hard slugging. So count your blessings in it, balance well, make sure you're taking care of yourself. So right now he's just setting up the compressor and hooking up the air lines and everything. Did we get gas for that? Okay.
I'll have to get some at lunch.
Yeah. I tell everyone that roofing... Okay, LR9 vlogs.
What's happening?
I tell everyone that roofing isn't hard, but fun. The only thing that sucks, in my opinion, is the heat.
Yeah.
I'd say roofing is actually, out of all the trades that I've dabbled in, roofing's the hardest, personally. Like, everybody's got a different feel for it, a different opinion. But yeah, that's definitely been this one's been my Moby Dick, my whale, so to speak. Also, LR9, you guys should just bring the customer's hose up on the roof and spray each other off when you get too hot up there.
We do that sometimes. We don't bring it up on the roof necessarily, but we do...
Not on an open roof, I just meant spray your coworkers.
There we go. Thought the valves were open.
But yeah, we will spray each other down on the yard or something on a hot day. Okay, so there was a new person in the chat. Is called the King.
The King.
He said I've been trapped on a roof because my ladder fell and I had to call the fire department to come get me down.
Damn.
That sucks, bro.
That can totally happen though. Like,
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I've feared that quite a few times in my...
There's been a couple times where one of us moved a ladder on site not realizing somebody was on the roof. And then we get an angry shout 2 minutes later because they need to come down and they're like, "Where's my ladder?" And that's always funny. You want to tell me about your handy little green tool there?
This is called a roof snake. I'm sure some of you guys have either used them before or heard them. It's really good for repairs. You can just get up under your shingles. It's got a really nice angle on the pry bar, so it'll just lift the nail in one pull. Versus a lot of cat spas, they don't have a high enough angle.
Yep.
So they won't. You have to lift it with the flat section and then pull it with the like 90-degree hook.
Mm-hmm.
So those take a little bit more time, and yeah, so far I really like that.
Oh yeah.
Tool. It's been really handy.
To answer your
It's
next
easily
question,
paid for itself.
Yes. To answer your next question, the King, we are located in Southern Ontario, Canada, and LR9 vlogs. Yes, if it is windy or we are going up high, we secure our ladder always. Always, always, always tie that off. I just like to say better safe than sorry. You know, it's worth the extra time at the beginning of the job to set yourself up for success, and then you don't have to worry about it. LR9, if you don't have roofing experience, roofing will be hell on your first day. Well, yeah, it's definitely a rude awakening for people who are new. But you're right, it's well worth it. You know, if you can get into it. I like to say...
Well, I'll usually give guys, like if it's really hot, you can literally kill people.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like the heat is no joke.
Yep.
And that where it's not even bad here.
Nope.
Like if you're in Arizona or I don't know, Texas, wherever where the heat's really bad, if you're new to it and you've never been exposed to it before, you got to be careful.
Yeah, the first few jobs that I was on in summer with you, I was wiped. I was absolutely wiped. It was
it
hot.
takes all your energy.
Yep. Lordal, I don't even know what your thing is, but I'm just gonna call you Lore. Do a flip. Hey babe, can you do a flip? Can you do a flip? I've never seen you do a flip.
I can do one in a pool.
Nice. That counts.
Does it?
In my books.
All right.
Besides, I'm the only opinion that matters here. And then, are you Canadian? Yes, we are very much so Canadian.
No.
No, we're from San Bernardino. No, we are
From where?
Canadian. I don't know.
San Bernardino.
I don't know. It's just a city I thought of for some reason. But yes, we're Canadian. We're from Ontario.
Yeah, Grace is a pain in the butt.
Yeah, so you can see that this stuff is sticky. She's sticky, bro.
We'll run another piece down the wall.
All right. LMAO, he said in the pool. Yes, in the pool. I don't think I've ever seen him do a flip on land, and honestly, I value my husband's skull too much to ask him to do that, so. And yes, I'm sure you, along with every other person in our comments, loves to tell us that we have an accent, and we know we do, you know?
I don't have an accent. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, we know we do. I just also know that it's very similar to a lot of middle of the United States accents as well. So we're not that different.
Well, me and you are. We're a little. Me and you are. We're a little weird.
Okay, we're just special. I know, we're just special. Okay, well, random lore doll person, because I just don't know how to say your username. What's your accent? Where are you from?
Come on, get up there.
Stick?
Stick?
Stimp?
You say stimp?
Yeah, I said stimp.
What's a stimp? What is that?
Stimp?
I don't know what you're saying, though.
I'm saying stick.
Stick, okay.
Stimp. Like shimgle.
Shimgle stick.
Shimgle. Oh no, not this lot again. Well, Jay, if you didn't want to see us again, why'd you come back?
Jay.
Jay.
I know you love us, buddy.
So naughty. You still doing nothing? Hey, buddy, I'm the reason that you get to talk to him doing nothing. Aw. Shame on you. Oh, the most shame. Babe? Babe?
Yes.
I should be ashamed of myself.
Should you?
I should be bowing my head in shame. But anyways, he says to you, good job.
Let's use up the rest
He's
of this.
leaving funny emojis, so I know he's joking around with us. He concentrating. Oh yeah, put
I
those
just don't want to
pieces
waste
down.
any grace.
Put those
Expensive.
pieces down. You can ignore me, babe. I'm just narrating for them.
Okay, so we'll put one there.
And one up the wall.
We'll put a second one up the wall. Do I still have part of that roll? Got just this one here.
Oh, heck yeah, that is my job. Motivation. We call me the rah-rah girl. Because
Hannah calls herself that.
rah-rah girl. I just need Shingletown colored pom-poms. Like, I think I'm going to make some. LR9 Vlog said that Grace is a pain to install on a warm, hot day.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
sir.
But it's good. It works really well. It's not too hot right now. Like, what time is it? Maybe 10?
Yep, 10.
11? It's not too hot.
Yep. To answer the king, no, it won't be just him working. Right now I'm live streaming for him, and we don't have something to hold the phone up, so I have to sit here and hold it for us, but I'll be back on later helping him out. Also, Jay said, what? And pom-poms, question mark. Yeah, pom-poms. So sometimes, because I'm just ridiculously peppy a lot of the time, the guys on the site have nicknamed me Rah-Rah Girl. So like cheerleaders, rah-rah, you know? So I keep joking that we need to get me some pom-poms so I can actually properly rah-rah.
What is that noise? I keep hearing that.
It's your airline.
That whistling?
Yeah, that's your airline.
That's my airline?
Yes, that's your airline.
I gotta fix that.
It's been doing that for weeks.
No, it hasn't been like. That's a high-pitched whine.
Yeah, I know.
It hasn't been doing that.
That's hilarious.
That's really annoying.
Also, at Lordow, we don't really do politics talk. We try to avoid that. We're looking for like a really happy, healthy community with us, you know, that really appreciates what we do and is happy to talk to us. Yep. So, you know,
oh my goodness.
Try to avoid that. How long did you cut this thing?
I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Oh no, they can probably hear it.
Keep bringing it up a little bit.
Yep. Jeez,
Okay,
that's
good.
annoying.
That's super annoying.
Sorry about that shrieking, guys.
I mean, what is that?
Yeah, every time you move the airline.
That is the airline.
Yeah, just grab some tuck tape, eh? It's a whistling noise. Thank you, LR9 Vlogs. We never would have guessed that that was a whistling noise.
I don't know, that was more than a whistle. That thing was screeching.
Ow. I poked myself with
Okay,
a
I'll bring up some
splinter.
valley metal and some more grace. We'll lay in the grace here, get our valley prepped ready, and we'll start shingling.
Alrighty.
I guess I got an underlay as well, but
I don't know what keep your stick on the ice means, but
I'll
thank
do
you
that
for the
first.
comment. Probably her fault. Whoa, surprisingly, actually, the airline whistling at him is not my fault. It is the fault of the 50-year-old airline with holes in it. So we'll get it fixed and, you know, it'll disappear. Done. Yum. To answer all of your questions there, no, Lord Calcatraz.
Lord Alcatraz. Sorry, it sounded like some Harry Potter thing.
Well, the username is kind of vaguely Harry Potter, so. No, unfortunately, we have not seen Kenny versus Spenny
I've seen a little bit of it
or
when I was in high school.
Okay, or Red Green Show or Pure Ponage? Ponage?
Oh,
PWNGE?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, we don't have any clue. Sorry, dude.
Sorry, bro.
Like I said earlier, I'm not very hip, you know? I'm just kind of me. I just kind of know what to know, and beautiful.
Come on, baby. You gonna be stuck in
Passing
there or
that
what?
up here, too. 1 second, okay? Oh,
What's my phone battery at?
I'll have to check in a second.
There you go. Thank you. Murray. Hey. How are you?
Wah.
What's that? On she goes. Yeah, just the underlay. Getting started there, and then
Alright. Sorry guys, just moving some
we're gonna go
material
pick up that, get that valley metal.
around the roof.
We're gonna make our way up top.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Kenny versus Spenny is a good show. Okay, maybe we'll watch it. We're always looking for more stuff to watch. Muscles. Oh yeah. Matt, oh my, you can't even see. That was so silly. Ah, yeah. No, Matt calls me baby buys because I am not particularly strong, but I am very stubborn. And with what muscle I do have, I make it work. You look like my ex-girlfriend. Well, I apologize if I'm triggering any unhappy memories for you there, but I am just me, so I also don't recognize your name, so I don't think it's me. Well, Valley Metal. 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back. Whew, sorry about that. I was going to try and show you the Valley Metal, but yeah, it took both my hands, so bad. I'll show you in a sec.
Okay, well, is that not yours?
All right,
That's
Valley
not your
Metal,
side. Okay.
which will be much cleaner by the time we're done. Don't worry. Anyways, here's
Yeah,
our base,
no, I
our
understand.
underlay.
I
There's
thought
our
you
nailer.
maybe had like a strip of this or something.
So we're gonna have to run
Okay.
fresh metal on this side of the roof. We're gonna run some ice and some grace over
No
top
problem.
of that.
Keep everything over here.
Yay! Everyone's happy.
There, you want it?
Ooh, Chief Gorilla, you look like my future wife. Well, my husband might have something to say about that. He is right over there. So, 4'5", 4'6". You know, this is a 412. Sorry, this is a nice little low slope roof. We're quite comfortable up here. Mason Tyler, shingles suck. I think it depends on where you are in the world, because some places in the world, you're right, do not use shingles. They use slate, iron, steel, all of this kind of stuff, but here in Southern Ontario and Canada, shingles are pretty standard, they're pretty normal, and they all come up to code requirements, so we don't worry about it so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Also, I recognize your flag, Miss Soup. I'm just not sure what country it is off the top of my head. Do flat and rubber roofs. We do occasionally flat roof, but only on a residential scale. We don't do industrial scale flat roofing. We just don't have the machinery for it, and it's really expensive. But we will do residential flat roofing, like roll-on product. Jay, yous make a good team. We do our best, you know. We get a lot of people who are surprised by the fact that we are engaged, we work together, and we live together. My only response to people who are surprised by that is, if you can't spend 24/7 with your partner comfortably, why are you marrying them? Because, like, that should be the goal, you know, your best friend and everything. So, absolutely. For Baxo. Hello, nice. Welcome to our stream. Welcome to Shingletown Roofing. Cheap Gorilla, my heart, my soul crushed in an instant. Hey, buddy. Don't say that, man. There is somebody out there who is fabulous and perfect for you. Matt and I just got super lucky with each other. We met on a roof and everything. So, you know, kind of just meant to be for us. Japan, Africa? I don't know why you're saying that, Jay, but okay. Hi, Kenneth Walker and Palestine. Hey, nice to see you from Palestine. How you doing over there? Jay, crushing it. And my dad. Hey, my dad's on here. Hey, Dad. How you doing? You doing good? That's awesome. So, in case you guys are wondering. Didn't enjoy working for my boss. Extremely racist. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Those situations can be really frustrating when somebody's super unfair. Honestly, in those, it's best to just walk away, I find. It's not really worth your time and your energy to fight over something like that. And as for Jay, I hear you. You want to see Matt, but he's actually currently talking to the customer, and out of respect for our customers, we don't film them. We don't really add them in our videos unless they've explicitly said they're okay with it. And this gentleman's a bit older, so we're giving him his privacy, you know, all that good stuff. But you guys are welcome to ask questions. You're welcome to ask what's happening next on the job or anything like that. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. It is bright up here, guys. Okay, great thing you have going on with your husband. That's true love. No, it really is. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not a walk in the park, you know. Being both a fiance and an employee definitely has its up and down days, but we do real good at the end of the day at coming back together. So, where'd you get a monster from?
You want some?
No, that's okay. I'm just wondering where you got it from.
I got that yesterday.
Surprise! Also, a new person, Kenneth Walker. Hey, great thing you have going on with your husband. Now that's true love. He's right. It is true love. All right, Matt is back. Reversing that camera for you guys. He's just cleaning off the metal right now. Jay, how long? This
Valley Metal's been
Whoa.
been sitting a little while.
She's musical
it's
too.
just dirty.
Yeah, no, she's just musical.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to make a little steeper bend on this. I think I'm okay with the ice that's in there.
God bless you as well.
All the ice is nice and curled up on that wall. I think I'm okay with just leaving that as is. I'll put this new metal in.
Jay, I've been on the job for about almost 1.5 years. I'm listening.
I'll put the new metal in, and I'll just put a section of grace along the top and along the bottom to seal in the metal. I think I'm happy with that.
I think that'll be great. Yeah, so I've worked for Matt for about 1.5 years. Jay, before I worked for Matt, I actually worked for a siding company for just over a year. So I've got about 3 years of construction under my belt total. Michael Barron, amateurs. Well, I am an amateur, sir. That is true, but Matt is not.
What's that?
Somebody came in and said amateurs, and I was like, well, I am an amateur. Matt is not. Matt is a professional. Also, LR9 Vlog says it should be okay with grace on the bottom side.
What's that?
LR9 Vlogs offered it should be okay with grace on the bottom side.
Yeah, you just grace your whole joint here, right? You
Yeah.
seal that all in. You won't have any issues.
Yes. We like to put it up the wall too, just in case. It's just a little bit of extra protection since we're here and the customer purchased the material.
Bell came and put this wire in like a week before we came.
Yeah, and the homeowner did warn us that we'd be working around that, but thankfully it's not actually in our way, so.
Yeah, it works all right. Can you take your foot off that, please?
Yep. Well, I was holding it in for you. Did you not want?
No, I have to move it up.
Let me know when you want me to step on it.
Okay, that follows our drip edge.
Scoot that in. Yep.
Dang it.
That's why I wanted to hold the top for you. I was just a little worried because this roof kind of kicks it out at the top up here. Close lips. Do some work. Right there. Work happening, I promise. Aw, you think I'm so dumb? That's so sweet. I've never been called dumb before. That's awesome. I've literally been called my entire life like a lawyer or a genius, so this is just great. Finally getting the opposite set of insults. Babe!
Yeah, you've been called overly smart.
My entire life, somebody finally called me dumb. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. It must be hard to insult me. So dumb. Can we see you as well as him? Well, turn the camera around, but for now we're filming him because he's working. So dumb, JK, you're a genius. Aw, thank you. No, I know I am. And no, close lips. I'm not
That's
actually
not gonna work.
a lawyer. I just do a little bit of law school. Boring as hell. So, do y'all cop a lot of grief online?
Of course we do. We're online.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Anywhere online gets crap from people. People just enjoy it because they can get away with it. So, honestly, all it is it's just, you know, every view is more money. All of that. So, that is what it is. Bye, DJ Champ. Have a great day. Mexico. I didn't even start this job 2 days ago, so I don't know how that would have been possible.
And we get these jobs.
Yeah, I know, right? And David, gonna check out. I hope you have a lovely day. Jay, well, that's not very nice. Which part? Because People say what they want to say, man. Honestly, it's better to just lay back and not waste your energy worrying about them or defending yourself. You'll get so much more done in the meantime. Are you going fishing? Fortnite chills. Hey, babe. Are you going fishing anytime soon?
Sounds really nice. That sounds really nice.
Yeah, maybe we should. The Amish are excellent at barn raising. That is one thing I fully agree with. They are amazing. I love watching those videos of Amish guys raise a barn. It's beautiful. David, you too. God bless you both from England. Thank you, Dave. God bless you as well. Stay safe on your journeys, and may his peace go with you to far shores. And LR9 Vlogs. Thanks for saying that, buddy. I don't really, like I said, I don't take that stuff personally. Oh, I think LR9 might be signing off. You want to say goodbye to him?
Alright, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for always watching. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. And yeah, stay safe out there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You said you were going out to work, so stay safe. I expect to see you on the next live stream.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do. We hope to, for sure. Also, Jay has asked if you need a drink.
Where's my monster?
It's right there in front of you, yeah.
No, I'm good. Unless Miss Hannah drink it all, I'm fine.
Nope. I wouldn't do that to you. Yeah, I think he just took a sip. It's hot. It's a little warm. It's not hot, but it's a little toasty up here. No, we're just in the sun, so a little sweaty. Also, DJ Champ, the person that called me dumb earlier and then said, JK, you're a genius, which, funny dude. He said, I'm back. He back. He on the attack.
Check his part genius. What was your IQ?
What was my IQ?
I like that really.
No, it's a horrible standard to measure intelligence. But the last time I took the test, it was like 148 or something like that.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen Good Will Hunting, where
I know he should be drinking beer, but we have some at
David,
home.
in that like early scene when he's talking to the girls and at the bar and he's defending his friend, and it's kind of like that. So like, and his buddy comes over, he's like, yeah, my buddy's hot. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of you. You're that character.
I've never seen Good Will Hunting, so I'm just gonna trust that they get the reference.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll watch that.
Also, Jay says you should be drinking green tea or beer. We don't drink beer while we're on the roof. But I wouldn't mind a cold tea. That'd be nice, like an iced tea or something.
It's not when we're live.
No, we don't drink while we're on a roof. We don't. It's not safe. Not safe. You could fall off, guys. Well, I'm responsible. Also, what year are you in? 2025. What year are you in? Are you a time traveler? Tell me of your adventures. Also, Jack Wingo, no, we do not install metal roofs. We might sometime down the line, but we mostly work in residential re-roof, so just asphalt shingles. And Jay said that mother will end you. I'm not sure what that means. Metal is easy. It might very well be. We've never tried it. Beer is good for sea legs. We don't really have that problem up here. Also, we don't want people drunk on the roof, man. Our insurance premium would go up so high if somebody fell off the roof and there was beer in their system. So, no thank you. Oh man, I know there's a stereotype about roofers, but yeah, no, not for us. We keep it clean. Like what grade? Okay, well, we haven't been at school for a minute, bro. We are full-on adults out in the real world. We are in our, what's that, love?
We are?
We are? We're adults? I didn't know. Yep. Okay. Sorry. No, no worries. We're, adults in our 20s. Almost 30s. Old man.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, boy. DJ Champ. Oh, my bad. Bye. Okay, bye, dude.
See you, man.
Have a good day. I hope you have a great day and stay safe. Jay, I believe you. That we're adults? Whew, at least someone believes us because Lord, I don't. Man. Oh boy. Also, Mark said hi and nice to the work we were doing. And
Not this again.
And Alexander R said, I like roll roofing, as in roll up that joint. That is funny, I like that. Oh man. Why that wide piece of metal instead of step flashing? Because this is actually a valley. This is not a wall. This is actually a valley because this is a mansard roof on the side here going down to another shingled roof. So this is considered a valley now.
Well, no. You could also step flash it. You could.
But you've been calling it a valley. Did I just say something totally wrong?
Well, because of the terminology that you'll understand, it makes sense to call it a valley.
Okay.
But this is can also be very similar to like a traditional, like coming up to a traditional exterior wall, say like on a dormer or something. So you'll have your siding as your counter flashing, your step flashing is going up underneath. In this case, you could step flash it and then have your shingles as your counter flashing, essentially. So that's a alternative as well.
This feels more secure though.
Yeah.
Like less likely of water getting in.
Issues with this. I'm gonna grace it and then I'm just gonna seal the shingles that go in there.
I should add, they didn't step flash on the original. It was just valley metal.
The only reason this leaked was because there was animal damage in this corner. That's the only reason this leaked as is.
Gotcha.
So some raccoons came in at some point and ripped it all up. The reason we're doing the whole side is just they're planning on selling at some point, and they wanted to avoid having just patchy areas.
Yeah.
And so they just said, okay, let's just do this side, make it all one color.
Yeah.
And we'll tie it into where this valley is.
So
that way when you're walking up to the house, it'll just look a little bit nicer.
So that's my bad. He's just been calling it a valley so it's easier for me to understand, but it is not actually a valley. So that's on me. My bad for saying that.
I mean, it's...
See, the thing is,
valley.
well, that's the thing, right? Because there's shingles on both halves of it, you could essentially argue that it is basically a 90 to a 412 valley. Do you know what I mean? So I understand why I have that idea, but it's not technically proper. Also, dear God, that thing whistles just as bad. Also somebody, yikes, why is there a lady on the roof? That's dangerous. Go make a sandwich for the boys. Hey babe, you want a sandwich? Because I could use a sandwich. That's something you'll learn about us is that we don't really do that kind of stuff. I don't know. If I want to be off the roof, I can get off. If I want to be on, I can get on. Really, it's my decision. Happy Pride, Allie. Enjoy your month and the rest of your life, and I hope everybody treats you with all of the love, dignity, and respect that you deserve. Jack, metal's becoming popular in Florida because it's resistant to wind damage, and it's too hot and humid for the shingles.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on what kind of metal would you go with, Jack? Would you go with like standing seam? What would you go with?
Also, Jay says, raccoons, I knew it. Fork a bash on raccoons.
Fork a bash?
I don't know what it means, but he's mad at the raccoons apparently, so. Oh, man. Yeah. Anyways, Alexander said, no worries, thanks for the explanation to you and the whole valley metal thing. And then Dean Cole says, barley sandwiches for lunch. What? A barley? Isn't that like a type of grain that hasn't actually been turned into food yet?
Barley sandwich.
That's a thing?
Absolutely.
Huh. Okay, well the more you know. Barley sandwiches for lunch, I guess. Oh, he means a beer. Because beer is made from yeast. Okay, you're almost there, buddy. Almost. Barley, is there beer made from barley? I didn't know that. Maybe that's malt. I don't know. But either way, no beers while we're on the roof. But maybe a sandwich for lunch. We're probably gonna get some burgers. Man Eats Pants said, just had my roof replacement. Cost a fortune, but worth it. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. Oh, Jay actually has never... He doesn't have raccoons in Australia.
What's that?
Jay doesn't have raccoons in Australia.
Yeah, they have everything else that wants to kill you.
Yeah, I know. Like, they have spiders the size of trash can lids with crab claws on the end of their legs. Yeah, screw that. No thanks, I'm good. In my opinion, raccoons are cute, Jay, so yeah, you definitely would want raccoons because they're hilarious and adorable, mischievous little creatures that deserve all of our love and affection. Oh, there we go. Setting up material for them. No, raccoons are cute. I call them little trash bandits. You know, sometimes when I'm really tired after work and I don't have the time to wash my mascara off, I wake up in the morning and I look like a raccoon.
What's my battery at, huh?
33.
Give it a time.
What?
Give it time. It's probably like 11.
10:46. Sorry, I was kneeling on that. He said cool, LOL. Okay, I assume you're saying cool to me looking like a trash bandit when I wake up in the morning. Thank you. Yes, I can. Wait, pull what?
Pull that.
Okay, sorry guys, you're gonna have to go blank for a second. Because I don't know what's happening.
Get close to you.
Can't. Oh.
Okay, that's good there.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Spare set of hands. Colin Etako Idaho said, job. Hi. Got the grace if I pull it off?
Yep.
Okay. Hello, Paul. Very nice to have you back. Or no, sorry, you're a different Paul. Very nice to have you on here today. Nice to meet you. Why the membrane on top of the metal flashing? Yes, we are running new flashing because this customer had some animal damage and a leak. So we had to tear off part of his Mansa roof and get rid of the old flashing, and we're replacing it and then putting the membrane on.
Oh,
so.
you little bugger. Man, Grace is not that forgiving.
That is correct. Grace is not that forgiving.
Okay, heads up, bud. Thank you.
There you go. He's a little stretchy, so
Get her all nice and
yeah.
stuck down.
Oh, booty in the camera. Here, I'll take one half, you take the other.
Grace, man.
Yeah. Maybe the... Where were you going to put this one?
I'm just putting it on the peak.
Okay. Alright, get rid of that booty view of Matt. So he's just running an extra piece over the peak for some security. And I think raccoons here are equivalent of possums anyways. Possums are also super cute. I also love possums. And yes, Grace is tough stuff, especially in direct sunlight like we are right now.
Yeah.
This stuff,
yeah. You guys are heading out?
sticks to itself like glue, like super glue. Do.
Well, I hope you come back.
And yeah, wiggling.
I gotta get paid, Murray.
Also, yeah, you want to hear about his hammer, Devin? He will tell you about that hammer. That is his pride and joy of roofing tools. Yeah, that's actually going to become my hammer, Devin.
All right, you guys be safe.
He is looking at an upgrade.
Maybe he'll come home and it'll be done.
Customers are over there, guys. So I'm just going
Maybe.
to flip my camera.
Okay. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeah, possums
Oh,
can
yeah.
be terrifying. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just a process.
Fun fact, we live on a farm property, and we have a bunch of cats, and some of the stray cats that I feed them because I like cats.
Okay.
And one
Hopefully
day,
I'll be done
I
before
heard
then.
shuffling on our front porch,
Yeah.
and I went out expecting
All right,
her to
that
be
sounds good.
kitty, and came face to face with a freaking 20-pound opossum that promptly hissed at me, and I ran inside screaming.
That's
because
okay.
while I've seen them from a distance before, I've never seen them up close and personal, and man, they got teeth. They got like little...
I think it's supposed to be nice.
Scary business.
I think so. Yeah.
Galvanum or aluminum metal? Actually, galvanized
All right, guys.
steel or aluminum.
We'll see you in a bit.
Love,
Yes.
did you buy galvanized steel or aluminum pre-bent?
That is steel.
Steel. I thought
It's
it was
not galvanized.
But it's just regular steel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just steel, cold rolled steel, I guess. I beat the hex pattern out of my hammer. Yes, he has beaten the hex pattern out of that hammer as well. It is very much so smooth now, which is nice for not damaging stuff, though. Anyways, yeah, opossums are scary, Jay. Like, they're pretty aggressive. Now, I will say when they're carrying their babies, much cuter, but also even scarier because they're mad, so. Anyways, hi, Amin, nice to see you. Turbo, yeah, not galvanized, just regular steel on this one. Devin, LOL, Turbo, I think you're talking to me and how fast I'm talking. I tend to do that. I apologize. If I'm going too fast, you guys can feel free to let me know. I will slow down for you. Mohammed, bonjour. Nice to see you, Mohammed. Very nice to have you join us. Jack, Wingo, what we use in Florida. Like, you guys use this stuff in Florida, or like you use steel in Florida?
All right, darling, you're going to have to put that down for one momento.
Sounds good, baby. Setting her up on your monster.
All right, can you grab that in for me?
Yep.
Thank you.
Just try the corners, like the top, and then we can tack the top. Oh God, you're gonna, oh, this is, babe.
It's okay.
Oh.
This is the easy one.
Yeah, except now we're in a spot, right? Hold on. Let me. There's a stupid extra piece of paper that's still stuck to it. This is why I did not want to do it this way. There we go. Oh, babe.
I'll fix it after.
Okay.
Come to me.
Yep. Okay. Hold on. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, for the next run, can we try it my way? Like, I love you dearly, but... Hey, baby. Well, it's stuck to the wall. Cut off what you can't use.
Oh man, this stuff's frustrating. Frustrating to use and really expensive.
All right. Just before we jump right back into it, take a second. We're going to peel it off, right, and shuffle it down.
No, we're not taking this off.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
No, it is. This is its new home.
Hey, again, hold on. I'm not trying to be like super bossy or anything, but John and I did this on the last job in a way that made it a lot easier.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, when you take the paper off, while you're taking it off, you got to make sure that it's tight. You can't have slack in it.
Yeah, I know,
'cause
but
that's
there's
when it
nothing I
folds on
can
itself.
do when I'm trying to hold two corners and peel it off, right? Which is why I want to show you something.
Okay.
Okay, just, you don't need to be so saucy about it. Sheesh, I'm not questioning you. All right, come here. We cut the top strip off. See where that ends? We cut the top few inches off and peeled that off, so the rest of this was still backed by paper. Take your edge, line it up and stick it, and then peel your paper down. Crazy? If you'd rather do it your way, that's cool. Just a suggestion.
Well, how are you going to cut this off?
You just take your knife and you just...
What, you score the whole thing?
Just the paper, yeah. Or...
Aren't you going to
since you
risk
have a-
cutting through the grace?
Well, you just lifted a corner, right? So... Right? And just watch yourself as you're working along, you know? But this extra second saves you from all of that headache. You can even just fold it back. right? Fold back the whole top edge. And then pop it
Okay,
up.
you want to try that?
Okay.
Let me cut off a section
Now
because I'm
hold.
going to need some for down here.
Okay. Hold on, let's drag it up then. We'll do it this way so we
Can I
know
see my knife?
how long you need. What?
Can I see my knife? I just need a section for down here.
No, I know, but we also need to make sure that you have enough, right? So.
Oh, we got a whole roll there. We'll be fine.
Okay. I'm assuming this is still running. Sorry, guys, I haven't been able to see your comments. We are working.
We are roofers.
Everything
Shut up,
is
BDR.
on copyright.
Man, I don't know where Johnny is today.
Like I said, he might just very well be asleep.
it's 12 o'clock. Well, 11 o'clock and he's... Have you seen if he's texted?
Actually, that's a good point. I have not checked if he has texted you or not. Nope, just your dad.
All
Just
right.
your dad, yep. Oh. Oh yeah, we're just not using galvanized. This stuff's mostly protect covered. Also, the nails aren't going to rust. They're going to be covered too.
Okay, well, we'll take this last piece here.
You two are doing a great job. Thank you, and please critique our work in the future. Okay. Did you see what I was saying though? Do that. You grab your. It's not even fucking listening to me right now. Okay, that's fine.
You guys are just shredding that deck. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's okay, babe. Okay, so just check your middle here. Okay, though.
Yeah, let's come up.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna apologize.
It's iced down. Like it's really glued on. And I was like not really. I wasn't really feeling like wrestling with that, so.
So I gotta get my edge nice enough under here.
Okay. Yep. It'll catch on the wall, and then you pull your edge. Just ignore the paper. Just, oh yeah, only goal is
Bring
to
yours down.
tack your top right now. Happy?
Nope.
Never happy.
Oh,
It's Mr. Matt
okay,
Goss.
bring it down.
It's
To
gotta
match
be
where your existing one is.
Okay, it's there. It's right there.
When I said it, it was like. You can be frustrating sometimes.
You can be frustrating sometimes.
I know, but I'm the boss, so.
So you want me to stick it now? Or do you want me to wait a little longer
You
and do a
can
little
stick it
dancey
now.
dance? Oh. Gravity is working against
Copyright.
me. But see, look, wasn't that so much easier? Wasn't that so much
It was
easier?
okay.
I was expecting you to do that part.
Okay, now we need.
Say hi to the people.
What's happening, people?
There's probably a lot in the chat, actually. They got pretty active when we started working, so.
58 people. Holy. 40 thumbs up.
Oh yeah,
That's what
babe.
I'm talking about.
Grab a sip of some up.
Well, I'm going to take a well-deserved break.
Yes, sir. You put the camera on you. Nice.
Just kind of working away. You guys are amazing.
Aw,
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you. Are you Polish?
Ole?
I'm not.
Spanish?
No, we're Canadian.
Ole.
Hannah has a bit of. What do you got in you? You got a bit of.
I'm a mutt. My genetic, I actually did a genetic test because I was curious. And I'm like, Finnish, Romanian, Roman Gypsy, mostly white, Eastern European white people, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit of culture in there, but still mostly white. My family's from Newfoundland historically. They were English settlers. So that's like one half of my bloodline is all white. The other half is like a weird mix of Eastern European. So,
Yeah.
what about you?
I've got part of Newfie in me.
Yeah, I know you're
Part
Newfoundland.
Scottish.
Scottish?
Yeah.
He's Scottish, babe. Ooh, I should put you in a kilt sometime. That'd
Oh,
look
boy.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Where's everybody else from now? We have some different viewers in here from earlier. Someone suggested I do a Dr. Pimple Popper on the roof with my chin. Because we get mad views.
That's nasty.
It's nasty though, because it's going to get so gross from the shingle grit. But like, he was like, you get mad views. I'm like, he's not wrong, you know? Oh, excuse me.
Johnny drunk on the couch.
Johnny, what?
Honestly, man, I don't know. Jeez, we've been streaming for a while.
Yeah. Well, we're doing really well. I didn't really want to shut
Yeah, I
it
haven't
down.
heard. I mean, I talked to him last night. He said he was going to be here.
Like I said, I think we might have
And
gotten
like
lost.
Johnny's typically very dependable. You know, if he says he's going to be somewhere, he's there, and he's rarely ever late. If we had like a really long day the day before, sometimes
He'll come in late.
he's
but
a little bit late. But
yeah.
I mean, we're talking like a 14-hour day slugging on a roof.
And he's still there within half an hour of his starting time.
Yeah,
So,
so he's very dependable. So that's why I'm a little concerned.
Worried.
It's very,
yeah.
very abnormal. All right, I'll let you take the camera. You seem to get more attention.
Turbo. I like the way you guys talk to each other. Hey, thanks. We actually have worked very, very hard on that aspect of communication.
Yeah, we've never really struggled with that as much. Like, people tell us that, they're like, I don't know how you guys work together and live together and
Yeah.
and stay cordial, but we've never really struggled with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think.
Oh, my zipper is down, babe. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't notice.
Well, all of YouTube noticed before you do, so I think we got a problem there. Ugh.
Thanks, guys.
I'm wearing underwear, though, so, you know, no worries there.
You're fine. They can't see anything.
You don't know that when I crouch. Well, I'm wearing underwear, so I know they can't, but if I wasn't, imagine. Rolling it out.
That should be lots.
Thank you for warning me. Appreciate it. Make Canada great again. No, we are our own country, dude. And it's been that way since like the 1800s. Let's not change that now.
I do agree to make Canada great again.
What?
I do agree to make Canada great again.
Yeah, but he wants to make it the 51st state. That's what his comment was.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, no, we're an independent country for a reason, you know. And I don't know, he's still hiring illegals. Yeah, I really don't know what you're referring to, because we're all legal here. So,
Talking about our Prime Minister?
He might be talking about Justin Trudeau, but I said earlier that I'm not really interested in politics. You know, we're not really on this channel for that. We're here for a friendly community, to give you guys info, you know, to talk to you and help you enjoy your day, but that's it. So don't worry about it, man. Thank you for all the likes, whoever did that. No, so right now we're running the grace up the other side too to cover up all of our old nail holes in it. I'm American, but I'm Mexican. So Mexican heritage, American born. Nice. We are in Canada, more specifically Canada, Ontario. And also, maple tree suckers. Have you actually ever had maple syrup though, dude? Because Mr. Calmu, maple syrup is just about the most delicious thing that I've ever had in my life.
If you get actual maple syrup,
Like real maple syrup
on,
from like the
oh,
Amish
so
farmers, okay? And it will change your life, I promise. That stuff is like liquid gold.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, you guys love your Waffle Houses, your pancakes.
Yeah, IHOP, right?
I've been in the States. I know what Waffle House is like at 3 in the morning. Okay, that place is popping.
You guys like maple syrup just as much as we do.
I think you guys are the real maple syrup connoisseurs. Trying to call us crazy.
Oh yeah.
Can I get a hand here?
But we do have a
Can I
fellow.
get a hand
Yeah,
here?
yeah. We have a fellow Canadian in the chat.
What's up, brother?
Okay. Hold on. He needs a hand. Need a hand with.
Can you just grab that corner for me? Yeah, what do I need a hand with?
Oh, I love you so much. Do you know that?
Can you just stick the corner and then I'll...
That's what I'm just trying to make sure I can actually, because I'm, yes. Stoop. Okay, towards me. You
can get a little overhang and I'll trim it.
Yep, towards me. I'm just trying to cover all the nails right now, so. Ow. Okay.
Happy?
Yeah, happy.
Okay. You just hold her there.
Okay.
I'll peel the paper.
Holding it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Compressor's dying.
We need gas.
Compressor is dying.
We need gas. There you go, baby. Happy? We're a little, yeah, there you go. That's nice. Nice and smooth. Like glass.
Nicey.
Like smooth like butter. And there's the compressor dying. Woo, compressor just died and we need to get gas because we forgot this morning. Also, yes, 100%. Maple syrup is awesome, dude. It is amazing. And if you've never done it, put maple syrup in ice, put a little like lollipop in it and eat it like a sucker because it's delicious.
I've never even done that.
We got an iguana. We're going to eat it. I have never had iguana before. I know it's a delicacy in some parts of the world. I hope it's at least yummy. Oh, cool kids. He subscribed. Thank you for subscribing,
Thanks
cool
for
kids.
watching.
Yes. Yeah, he's watching right now, but he just subscribed. Well, thank you. We appreciate it. And he also said hi, I think to you more specifically. Because he already said hi to me.
What's that?
Cool kids. He said hi, but I think this one's directed at you because he already said hi to me earlier.
Oh.
So say hi back.
Hey, man.
There you go. He said hi. And then a new guy, Dose of Eric, said hi, and I subbed, and I'm also new here. Hello, Dose of Eric. Nice to have you here on the channel.
He said what? He said he sucks?
No, he subbed. He subscribed. People are generally
Don't
pretty
talk
nice
about
on
yourself
here.
like that.
Yeah. No, I don't think anyone's, everyone's pretty nice here. Okay, you're on comment duty. You're closer.
On comment duty. I can't even see anything. ¿Cómo estás? Bonjour.
¿Cómo estás? I am great. How are you doing on this fine sunny day? Well, hopefully it's sunny where you are. It's sunny where we are, obviously. And bonjour.
Wait, stop.
Oh, do you want me to hold it the other way? I can hold it the other way. You just gotta tell me so I can do it for you.
I want her straight edge along the bottom.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do.
There you go.
Hey there, peeps. What's happening?
Oh, what's the haps, bro?
All right.
Woo. Paper's feeling frisky.
Okay, we'll take it to you.
Okay. Got lots of laps, so whatever
Okay,
you
I'm
need.
happy there.
All right.
Let me just get my
Bottoms
trim.
all lined up. Hold on.
Hang on, let me get my trim
Yep.
out.
Yep. Scoochy, scoochy.
Okay, that's tacked.
Scoochy, scoochy.
Then bring it down a little bit.
Bottoms
Yep, that's
lined
good.
up.
That's good.
And then, whoa, careful, love. There's going to be a bump because of the paper, so you just tack the very top, and then we'll smooth it out. Gravity helps with that. If you tack it at the top and then you pull the paper down,
Oh yeah.
right, it makes it a nice, easy little removal system.
I shouldn't even have turned the compressor on.
We
That was
weren't-
really silly.
Well, you know, we were...
We're not even using it.
No, we're not even... It's just habit for you.
I
You
use
just-
it for a little bit of paper and then...
Well, that's what... This is where John's comment about you jumping ahead before you're actually done the first thing kind of comes into play, but personally...
Well, I didn't need it. I needed it for paper, but...
No, I know.
the ice and water just taking a little longer.
No, I know. I wish there was like a remote control shut-off. Wouldn't that be cool, guys? Can someone invent that for us? Remote control for our compressor so
That'd
we
be
can just
nice.
shut it off from the roof? That'd be sweet. And downsy daisy. All right. Let's set this up somewhere where they can actually see us walking around a little bit on the roof.
Up and underneath.
This is how it was working with my dad right before I got yelled at for doing exactly what he said. Dude, on construction sites, that happens. I don't know how to explain it other than they will ask you for something, mean something entirely else, and then get mad at you when you do exactly what they ask. It's just part of the game. Let it roll off your back. It is not worth getting upset about. Just move on. It really isn't. Trust me, I've been there.
Okay, it's gonna be a bit awkward because I gotta trim the bottom so it fits.
I'm going to show you. We are currently rolling away across the mansard
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit
here,
tricky.
but obviously it shrinks and our roll is full size. So we are going to have to shrink my roll magically. Ooh, magic shrink. No, he's just going to cut it and then roll it across. So this might be something where he wants a hand.
And the roll's done with. What? Give it the boot? Huh.
Kick that stubborn paper. Get off my roof. I don't want you here. You're not wanted.
Hook towel.
Hot too.
Hook towel. Pass me a bar, please.
Pass
Thank you.
me your
Bar. Bar.
Oh, the green bar. Pass me the bar.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome. Party time. Party time. Mr. Stack Racks. I just came from fishing and about to go ride my dirt bike.
Hey.
That is some of his favorite stuff to do. You're probably making him a little jealous right now. Not gonna lie.
And the rest of this I'll have to do from the ladder.
Ah! My finna. Oh. All right, I'm just gonna cut you. don't know if there's been many new comments. There was kind of a bit of a dry section in there. Hey, Sparkles. Could you shuffle off the paper for me for a sec?
Oh, I suppose so.
Huh?
I suppose so.
Thank you, Sparkles. You want to seesaw with me, babe? Come on, get her up under the trim. Come on, that's step one. Hey, nice. Ugh, my fingers are getting pinched by the metal. Am I just like annoying the shiz out of you right now?
I have some more.
Yes, yes. As much as you need. As much as you need, baby.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, go along the
Let me
top
just grab
there.
the nailer.
Ooh. Hold on a sec. 'Cause I have this lined up. Yeah, there we go. Nice and flat all the way across. Black lines right on the edge of the trim. You want up a little higher?
I'm just going with our existing. I was running off
Which line did
the
you-
chalk lines.
Oh, gotcha. Now just go down a little right and nail your first. Just a little tacker. And then you can just run along and just jing once it's nailed. Because then it'll have resistance. So you can...
Yeah.
Okay, getting out of your way.
I'm just seeing.
He's
Can you bring
thinking
your end up a
something.
bit? Just a little bit.
Not like super. Okay, now I'm way off, like way up right here from that dotted line out there. So where it was before I moved it. I know I'm saucing him right now, guys, but I only sauce him when I'm questioning what's happening, so.
So when we do this one, what you do before trying to tuck it all in while you're still running the sheet, leave it on top, and that way you can still see you're not fighting with it the whole time. And then you run these lines on our chalk line. We find one that meets well. And then once we have the thing all nailed, then we can just lift our trim and just tuck it in all in, and you're not fighting the top the whole time. You know what I mean?
We'll do it your way.
Well, does that make sense? Is more so what I'm
It
getting
just
at?
seems like, yeah, no, it makes sense. It just seems very extra, but that's okay. It's your job
Well-
site. Well, that's why I just said it's your way, so I'll do it your way, so we don't have to go through this.
I'm just trying to explain it.
No,
That's all
I
I'm doing.
understand functionally why. Like I said, I was just, you know, get that airline out of your way.
Might be able to just use this over here.
That was my plan. Because I have brain cells, and on occasion, they do work.
On occasion.
On occasion. Apparently less often than I thought they did, but that's okay. I can live with that.
So grab your other corner. Okay. Then take it down to the edge.
Like all the way down there?
Yep.
We're not caring about straight lines and chalk lines on this one?
We'll see for a minute.
I am not privy to all the thoughts, unfortunately, so. I will show you.
And wind. Can you bring my nail over, please?
Yes, I can.
Come on, wind. Stop fighting me. Hold it.
And you want that dotted along the chalk line?
Along that red chalk line there.
That won't work. Because that dotted line that you nailed on for the red line ends right about here. So, I don't
what?
know. Yeah.
No, it's this line there.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is the dotted line you want lined up with that red line.
It gets cut off on the paper?
Right about here.
Okay, so let's raise it up a little bit.
Yeah. Actually, you're going to have to raise it a lot of it. Like, we're looking at more like this line is what's going to get us almost all the way, and that ends here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So that's on the red line right there. So that dotted line, that's running all the way through. Right here, this portion.
That's on your line?
Yep. And that's what it looks like. I'm still down for each one here, but obviously you can put in another piece.
Okay. I'm just gonna nail it.
Yeah. Is this even gonna reach?
Yep.
Let's put in a piece if we have to.
Yep.
Hold on, huh? Hold on. Because... Whatever. Never mind. I'm not...
Did you lose your line?
No, it's fine.
Oh, it's now fine.
It's not fine. It's not. Right? Because that is what I want. And that's why I want to rip these. You don't have to do all these. You can do back to that one. It's okay.
Happy there?
Yeah. Oh la la la. Alright. The girl's gotta cut you some more pieces. Oh.
My phone's about to die.
Alright. Alright guys. We're gonna have to sign off on the live stream. You wanna come say goodbye, babe?
Alright, one memento.
Say bye to your peeps. Yeah, his phone's at like 8%, so we're gonna have to go pretty soon.
What's it at?
8%.
8%? Oh
Yeah,
no.
so we're gonna have to go like now. Based on his
Oh
voice.
no, no, no.
Oh no, no, panic. Oh no, no. I think all of our more active friends are vacated, so.
We never know who you might meet.
No, I just mean right now the comments are pretty dry, so there's not a lot for
Okay.
us to talk about anyways. Right now we're just in the tedious part of the job. Just doing the stuff, getting her done.
Alright guys, I think that'll be it for now. We've been streaming for a little while, so I am on a hammock watching your stream. Oh man, I'm jealous. Why'd you tell me that?
Yeah, he loves hammocks, guys. That's like
Oh, I
his
hate
favorite thing
you.
in the world. He doesn't actually hate you, he's just jealous.
Yeah, we're gonna head out of here shortly. We got to go pick up fuel. I got to meet with the client at 12 o'clock. And then, of course, we got to finish all this. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. We'll have a new on. Maybe I'll do it tonight. We'll see. If not, it'll be Friday. Thank you guys for tuning in. And, Hannah, anything else to say?
Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Nice seeing you. Bye.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. How do I turn this?